take it to the other side. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Come on, baby. Let's take a ride. I don't know where we're gonna go, but first, let's dance. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Oh. I'm feeling high, my little lady. I'm gonna take it to the other side. I'm feeling strong, my little lady. I'm gonna keep her moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn. Then I'm gonna...
Giotto's is so good. These chocolates are what? Chocolates? We're here about astrophotography. What are we doing? Wrong video. Whoops.
What have I done? Ooh, what have you seen? Early at night, got in the fight, in the candlelight, looking through the screen. Now what have I done? What have you seen? You know there's no picture in love when a person
Hey, what's happening, everybody? I think Eric, you there? Because I say something. Oh, there you go. Okay, I thought we lost you. You're mouthing things, and you're like, I thought you were muted.
No, I'm not muted.
So what's up? We made it again. Another Wednesday night, episode 404. If I remember right, 404. And we are
in the hundreds. We were in the 400s.
So we are 96 away from 1,000. So.
Half a thousand. Good God, where did you go to school? Half a thousand.
1,000. It sounds better than 500. It's 1,000.
Half a G. Half a millennial.
Really,
I think it's
half a millennia.
Does that sound better to you, Dave?
No.
Sounds better to me.
500's good.
Okay. Fine.
Dave.
Whatever. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Oh man.
So
everybody, happy Wednesday night.
Happy hump day.
Doing well.
Hump day.
It's Happy Hump Day. Hope everybody's doing well who's been hit by these frigid cold snaps all over the place.
And the most wonderful news of a new firestorm in California.
Oh, yeah.
Another one that just burnt up 5,000 acres that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
It's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
It's fire, brimstone, cats and dogs living together, complete anarchy. No,
Pretty much.
But you know, be safe out to all of our brothers and sisters over in California.
Yes.
You know, you got to get out. You got to get out. Just be safe, family safe, and all that. So you don't need to be losing anybody for somebody just trying to stay in the house as it burns around them. So
yeah.
So be smart, be safe.
Be smart, be safe, be all that. Tell you, I was just telling Dave and these guys, I'm like, I grew up in the wrong
Dave and these guys.
Dave and Dave. I'm telling these guys,
Not you guys.
I grew up in the wrong state, man, because jeez, they talk about snow days.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
It's like 1 inch and they shut everything down.
Oh,
they're shutting things down tomorrow too.
They're not prepared.
Just because it's not quite warm enough yet for the roads to melt, so they're shutting everything down in the morning. So no school buses, no nothing. So the schools are closed. My kid he's having a blast. He's like, why
1 inch and we get to stay home? Yay!
Why didn't we move here sooner?
Well, in all fairness,
I grew up in Virginia. In Virginia, when I grew up, an inch or two, no big deal. We were still on time. Hell, they put chains on the school buses.
Oh, yeah.
We were still going to school.
Yep.
And, I live close enough to where I went to school where your ass is walking to school anyway.
I walked to school.
So you put the Wonder Bread bags on your feet, put your galoshes on, and trudge on into school.
Oh, I remember that. You have like big rubber bands on your ankles.
It's like a freaking
and
Christmas
you would
story.
trudge on into school, man. And now in Virginia, it's like that. 1 inch, inch and a half, 2 inches, shut down. Forget it. You're not going to school. What?
Oh man!
Hey, listen, a friend of mine, we were just wrestling in the snow. We were just like roughhousing, being kids, and I broke my ankle, my growth plate in my ankle. Actually, I didn't break it. He outweighed me by like double, and I just landed backwards and whatever. We slipped, whatever. And I broke my ankle. I walked in a 6 to 8 inch snowstorm with crutches through the snow
to get
to school.
Of
course, I was late. So I get into the school, right? I get into the school, and I got those old, like hardwood crutches with like the brown hard cushions that give you like those. Oh yeah, it was horrible. So I get into the school, and of course, the school floor is dry, and I'm coming in after walking, a quarter of a mile in crutches in the snow. 2 steps, whoop! Boom! All my books, everything, my book bag went flying, everything went flying. It was horrible.
Now you got a broken ankle and a broken tailbone.
Yep.
Lord,
anyway,
Lord.
that's my snow story. Yeah. So, but I did get a chance to speak to Simon Tang over the last couple days.
Okay,
how's he doing?
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. I had to ask him. I wanted to know some questions about, it's all logistic stuff. So I won't bore anybody with the conversation, but just some stuff because I'm a new guy in the business, shipping all over this stuff, and I wanted to get some advice. So I called some friends, and whatever the case may be. But he is into doing another show, like he said, on Astropalooza. It'll probably be another weekend type thing. It won't be the 8 hour travesty. But he did say, well, actually, I told him, I said, what we would really like is a beginner's introduction, I guess, to solar processing.
Yeah.
And just to get people started, what do they need, what kind of tricks and of the trade you're gonna, that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
so he's more than into doing it. Probably gonna be a little bit, because actually in 9 days from now I will be in the Bahamas, so it'll be after that. So
good for you.
So
Good for you.
Gonna be a good time. I'm meeting with Mark Muratori and his wife.
Nice.
They're buddies. They're all friends of my wife. I was like the outcast of the whole group, because they all knew each other from like college, and I was like kind of.
I gotta meet up with Mark. He's 40 miles south of me.
Oh, what the hell, guy? Come on,
I know him and I. We've talked about it. He's up here every once in a while. I was like, dude, anytime you're up here, call me.
You meet
Let's
20 minutes in the middle.
Yeah.
Take an Uber.
Take an Uber.
Hello, all. Dan, so glad I got the ASCAR 400. Glad I can help you out.
Congratulations. That's a good scope. That's
it's a great scope. That's why I have one and I love it.
Yeah,
it's great. So, but
it's a really cool little scope.
So I was telling Dave and these guys before that it looks like Sean sent purchased the label to ship the box of stuff down to me, so I could get it all. No, down to me, so I could set it up and get it all put on. I'm gonna put it in separate boxes. though. He's got this one big box. It's like 29 by 19 by 9. I mean, things you can fit a small child in there, and I'm gonna put it in different boxes, and I'm sure it's secure that he's sending it. He did a really good job kind of packing it from what he's telling me. I mean, to ship it in smaller boxes, it would probably cheaper than bigger boxes. So we'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, it's all set, ready to go. So it's gonna be the for now. It'll be the Sharp Star on a medium pier, with the Poseidon M with Optolong filters and a filter wheel with a Sesto Senso as a focuser, and we will be doing the upgrade with the rack and pinion before it gets sent down there. And
not the Sharp Star, the Aperture.
Did I say Sharp Star?
You did.
Oh, my bad.
You did say Sharp Star.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. Probably because I was reading
the Carbon Star.
The Carbon Star.
There you go.
The Carbon Star with the 0.98 reducer, chroma corrector.
So did High Point had the rack and pinion?
I don't know. I had to get on the show before we. I'm gonna go check right now.
So while you're doing that, be really curious to see, what you guys are up to here in the chat on your imaging. I know we're starting to get close now to the next new moon of January.
Yep.
I think this is going to be our first new moon of the year.
I believe you're right. Yep.
So I'm hoping that I can get my refractor all set up so I can do some imaging, my first set of imaging here from Georgia. But I'd be curious to know what you guys have been up to, with the winter, the winter targets, what you guys have been shooting. It's on sale. It's on sale.
It's on sale. There's a sale at Pennies.
Pennies.
Yeah, grab it while it's hot. Yeah, that's what I paid for it.
So, $2.29. Yeah, that's what you paid for it.
10 plus available.
Yep.
Buy now.
Now, yeah, 10 plus available, which means now it's down to 9.
And you'll have it in 3 days.
Yeah, no, I'll get it today, and there we go. We'll do that. But I agree with you. I'm not a big fan unless we had this conversation on the show, I guess, a couple weeks ago. No, it was probably first show in January. That we we were going back and forth between the Rack and Pinion and the Crayford Focuser. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
The Crayford Focuser. Now, I'm just not a fan of the cheap Crayford Focusers. The cheapy guys tend to slip on me, and you got to be super tight on things, and I do all now. And somebody brought up the Moonlights, and obviously that's a different class of Crayford Focusers.
Correct,
So,
and then
yeah,
but then you'd have to call Ron. He'd have to make you a special adapter for it to
the
fit.
flange, yeah.
Yeah, and it would just cost a ton, and it would take forever.
It'd be probably 3 times the cost of the scope, So
I don't know about 3 times,
right,
but
if you get a Nightcrawler, yeah, probably 3 times.
Well, you're not going to get a Nightcrawler and put it on a Newtonian, but Dave probably makes. He does make Newtonian style focusers.
He does, and that's with the side motor. So with the side motor, like the version 3, yeah, they're all Crayford focusers.
They are Crayford,
but they got like 18 bearings on them that are calibratable, where you can kind of
and the strip you tighten down on is like an inch wide as opposed to like a quarter inch
like
wide.
this, yeah. But
we got a question here from Tom. What's the coldest temperature you'd say it's safe to image without screwing up either your mount or computer?
-10.
Shit. You will not catch me being outside in -10 ever.
I saw there's a guy, he's got a YouTube channel up in Sweden.
I think I saw this, but go ahead.
Went up in Sweden above the Arctic Circle, -25 centigrade, and he was with an EQ6R and his rig, and he shot all night. And it was so funny because as you're watching him on this video, he was getting delirious from the cold.
I can imagine. It's getting me cold just thinking about it. It's no, I mean, not for nothing, but all right. Well, I'll tell you. I can only tell you the coldest that I've shot in all night, and that was about 18 degrees Fahrenheit. That was that was probably the coldest where I was outside with the thing, not inside chilling out with a glass of wine. And I was outside imaging 18 degrees and didn't have a problem. Now I've seen a bunch of people that are north of where Eric used to live, up in northern Michigan, that are in the negatives, -15, craziness, that do tend to run into issues over time. That, and the biggest thing that I've heard so far is the viscosity of the grease.
Yeah.
And if you redo your mount, and if you don't know how to do this, don't have somebody that knows how to do this. If you could degrease your gears, if you have greased gears, and redo it with something that's good in colder temperatures, it should be fine, but you need to have somebody that's in the know to do that. Do not do it on your own.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the grease I used on my EQ6 is a urea-based grease, and
urea-based?
Urea, it's called urea grease.
Urea, like piss?
URIA.
I thought you said UREA. I was like,
no. But it is good in temperatures up to
boys and girls, children,
500-600 degrees Fahrenheit, all the way down to like -20, 30, 40 degrees. It's slick, but it's not thick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it holds its throughout a broad.
So it holds the lubricant, but it doesn't thicken up to seize anything.
Correct. And when it's super hot, it doesn't run.
Oh,
So
so
it won't just
that's great too. Yeah. So
exactly.
that's a good point. Now you bring it up. You know, our people that are in the the Arizona desert and such that are on the opposite side of that scale. That's important to do too because you run into the point if it's too hot and if it's crappy grease that now you don't have enough
It's
lubricant
dripping
to
off your
do it.
gears.
Yeah,
It's
it's
running
dripping off
off.
and it's just staying. It shouldn't be. It's going down to the bottom, right? And then it just seizes, and
Yeah.
that's it. You know,
Yeah.
and not urine grease.
Yeah, let's just be totally clear here. Okay?
Hey,
But
well,
no,
well, just to give you, I'm running a roll with this kind of thing. So I was at
please,
I
no,
was
God, no,
I
no,
was
no, no,
running
no.
out. I went to this thing for a friend of mine, and it was this MLK kind of thing where it was there was a community center, and we were there with McDonald's, and we were doing this thing, right? And it's like 12 o'clock, and it was a lot of people there, probably about 30 or 40 people. Not it wasn't really a well-to-do community. It's a community that needs the community center and a lot of help, right? So we went there in support of the community center because one of my managers is one of the leads of the community center. And I went there, my boss went there, my owner operator went there, and it was pretty cool, right? And it's like 1:30, and it was supposed to end at like 12:30. And so I'm starving. So so I'm sitting there and I'm texting my boss. Well, I shouldn't be texting. I should be listening to what they're saying, but I'm texting and I said, "Man, I'm starving, whatever." And then the guy that talking said, "Okay, okay, it's time to pass the bird." I said, "Pass the bird?" I said, "Good, I'm starving." So so everybody looks at me like what an asshole. And it turns out the next speaker was Pastor Bird. And so, so,
Oh, that's
so,
hysterical.
Oh
so
man,
I was like, "Hey,
sweet
what?"
pea.
So,
Oh, good lord.
oh well. Anyway, moving on to astrophotography again. Now that's my off the
Yes,
rails
yes.
story. But
But yeah. But I don't think I've ever imaged any lower than probably 30 degrees, maybe 25 degrees.
yeah, I did
At the,
I did 18 at the
I think at the
beach.
coldest, I
Yeah,
think. But yeah, usually I'm trying to stay above 32 degrees. I'm trying to stay above freezing.
yeah.
I'd image tonight if I could.
Yeah, it's a
Oh
little
well.
cloud. You got some things. I haven't imaged.
Tomorrow night actually looks good, but yeah, still then clouds, and then maybe Monday actually looks good. Monday's almost new moon too, so
Yep, exactly.
Monday would be good. But my rig's not together, so
Oh well, if it's not going to rain, get it together.
Yeah.
I want to put that rack and pinion back on. I don't want to put the EAF back on that rack
Yeah.
and pinion. I want to put my Astro Oasis on there. So
Yep.
I'm just patiently waiting to get all the stuff I need to put that back together. I do have the mount bracket set for my other mount. That's all ready to go. So I can put the EQ6 back up. I want to put the 127 back on that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I guess I could if push comes to shove, I'll put the EQ6 head back on and put the 127 on if I want to do that.
Yeah.
But I have to go shovel my deck. There's probably still 4 or 6 inches of snow on my deck.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I don't
Yeah.
even have that much on Long Island. We got 2.5 inches, 3 inches, and it's still there though because it's been sub 20 degrees.
Yeah. So same with me. And I have it, where I just, I took the scope, everything off. I let the mounts out there. It's covered.
Yeah.
But, I have to pull the cover off. I got to shovel out around it and just, so I have access to walk to and from it. It's just, I don't know. And it's too damn cold to go out there and try to do anything. So at least that kind of stuff.
I hear you.
So But if Monday's going to be good, maybe this weekend. It's supposed to warm up this weekend, so maybe I can go out there and do it this weekend. And if anything, maybe I'll get my 127 on there with the EQ6 and get that up and running. And I want to get a melee for my second rig. So,
You know,
and then what I have I can run the melee and the eagle at the same time.
Yep.
Switch back and forth.
you know, I have the capability, you know, and I was going back and forth on doing this. I have the capability of getting a line with Melee. They want me to sell it, and I was thinking about doing it, but is it really worth? I'm not going to be making any money on it. It's just to have it available. You know,
Right.
I'm really going to make probably like $8 a computer on it.
Yeah, because they're so inexpensive to start, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I got to
Well,
compete with. I got to put it for the same price as Amazon.
Amazon.
Right? You know, so
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
I mean,
So why bother?
yeah. So you know, I was thinking about doing it just because what I was going to do was I was going to make it. I was going to open up and I was going to load up. You know, Nina, PhD, and ASCOM, let's say, on every single one, and
Oh,
Yeah.
and you can offer.
you can offer it for like
little
you know
higher
$50
price.
extra, you know, preloaded. You know, but whatever. I don't know. I was thinking
You
about
could
it.
do that.
I don't know if I have the time to do it. I don't even know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Most
if you've
people are
got
pretty.
the capability of doing it, then that's one thing. But me personally, like I said,
Yeah, I agree. Not worth the time.
Well, but that's the thing. You would do it per order.
Yeah, exactly.
But then if you get flooded with like 20 orders all at once, you're spending all day loading 20 computers with Nina, PhD, and
Yeah.
ASTAP and all that.
Well,
Yeah.
what I would do is I would just ghost a copy of the drives and switch the drives out. You know what I mean? And just pop it in there, and that's it.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
see, Mike makes a really good point here. You would spend forever troubleshooting issues for folks.
Oh no! This is not. No, I'm not doing it. It's just a load up of the basic stuff. ASCOM platform, Nina, and PhD 2. That's it. If you want
It's up to
anything
them
else,
to put ASTAP or whatever they want on there.
no, I'm not doing any of that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I stopped doing. That's why I stopped doing the testing of the filters. Remember, I bought that thing to test the
Oh
filters.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped doing that, because you know what? Some of these people are like, it's 1 nanometer. It didn't make, or it's 1% less transmission strength. It doesn't meet spec. I'm sending it back. I'm like, you know what? Here's the graph. It comes with the graph. I'm not testing every single one anymore. I'm not doing it.
Right.
So
Well,
just-
the Altair ones, you don't have to. They test it before they send them out.
yeah, but people would ask and see if it's like, does it match the graph?
Yeah.
You know.
See,
Well,
that's-
from what I found, the Altair ones, that's the graph that for that filter you just got.
Right, but you know, sometimes people are like, you know, they can just put anything in there. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
people just want to complain just to
Yeah.
complain. So they can.
That's why I
That's
don't do
true.
it. That's why I don't do it anymore. So I still have the machine. It cost me like $1,100 for this machine, and it's now in the closet of death right now. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you live, you learn. Sometimes you make an investment in certain things, and it turns out that the investment can turn out can be gold, some can turn out to be a bust. So,
Yeah.
just
So
it is
I
what
mean,
it is.
I could do it as a service. Like I could test your filter for you, but it's not for
Right.
a
As a
return.
Courtesy,
Yeah, it's not for
as
a
a
return.
courtesy service.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a courtesy or stuff like that. But just let you know, hey, I'm doing this for you, but it doesn't give you the right to return
Yeah.
it. So, just letting you know. But as I was saying, you know, we got New Moon coming up.
Hey, Eric, I'm
trying-
sorry. You know, do you have a new mic or something? You sound very echoey, or it
No,
sounds
it's
like
the same mic I've always had.
Very
sounds
tinny.
it does sound weird. The people are saying you sound low, but
Sound
it's not.
low?
It's not low. It's like you're.
Never the same one I've
Let me
always.
try something else. Oh. It just
It's
sounds
very
very
tinny.
trebly.
Oh,
You
wait
know?
a minute. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Hold up. Let me see something here.
He's on the wrong mic.
No, there's something up here.
Something's going down here.
What's going on? What's
What is
going
this
on?
thing? Hold on. Lordy.
Yeah, you know what sounds the loudest is the clicking of your mouse. Your
Yeah.
clicking of your mouse is louder than your voice.
Tarek,
Let me,
Matt, Tom, Mikey G, what's happening, boys? Dennis, what's going
Dan,
on?
will
let me,
you
let me,
be at?
let me sign out here, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Dan, will
Bob,
you
what's
be at
happening?
NEAF this spring?
Neef
You know what?
is going to be a blast.
All of us are going to be at
Why?
NEAF this
Because
spring.
I'm going to be there.
Absolutely, all three of us will be there. So we will all be there. I will be stuck at the booth. Whether these two jokers are going to be stuck at the booth, that's up to them. If they want to go around with the video or whatever, it doesn't matter. And we will be doing an AstroWorld photo time. So hopefully, maybe like a 4 p.m. photo, let's say. We all get around and whoever's around doing a 4 p.m. photo. Maybe I could get the NEAF guys to make an announcement over on the PA system saying 4 o'clock for all you AstroWorld nuts. Get to the AstroWorld booth
For
Yeah.
a group photo.
for a group photo. Yep.
So, did we find out what time Saturday does it start?
It usually starts at 10.
10. Okay. So
I'm gonna have to double check
adjust
on
my
that.
travel plan so I know when to get there.
Well, you need to be there
'Cause
by
I'm
8.
driving up that morning.
You need to be there by 8. So yeah.
By 8? You want me there by 8?
I'll be there. No, you don't have to be there by 8. I'll be at the booth probably by 8 in the morning.
Okay.
Setting
I'm gonna
up
try and get out of here
doing it.
by
You don't have to
6 in
be
the
there by 8.
morning.
If you're there by like noon or so, that's fine.
No, I'll try to be there by 10 at the 10:30-ish, somewhere in there. If I leave here by 6 in the morning, I'll be there by 11 or 12.
Well, we
At the latest.
Tarek, we do have an eclipse coming up, I believe, in March. I think a lunar eclipse, total lunar, I think, right? March.
Oh, is it total?
I think
Total?
I think it's a
blood
total
moon?
lunar. Let's see, lunar eclipse
2025.
March 2025. Let's see. Total lunar eclipse March 13th to 14th, 2025. And it looks like all of the United States is going to get it. So
Oh, cool.
all the U.S., half of Greenland, and half of South America. So and half of the western half of Alaska, all the way to the Newfoundland area, western Greenland, and western South Africa. And if you're in the South Pole, you get some of it too. So
Cool.
it looks
If
like
you're in the South Pole, I hope you're not in the South Pole in March. Although it's warm down there this time of year, I guess.
So
It's
it
balmy.
looks like the penumbral eclipse begins in New York at close to midnight, 11:57, and goes all the way till 6 in the morning. So total eclipse maximum is at 2:58 in New York. So
And what day of the week is that?
that is March 14th, the overnight. So it's the night of the 13th into the 14th, and that's a Thursday into Friday.
Ah, shit.
So I will be taking off that Friday. So
Oh, that's right. Right after daylight savings times too.
Matt, you're killing me. Thank you so much. $49.99 by Matt Draxler. Kick off the fundraising for the AstroWorld trip to NEAF. Thanks, man.
You the man, Matt.
You just paid for one of the electric outlets that I had to buy. So thanks so much. Did you believe they charge you for electric?
Do they really?
Oh, they nickel and dime you. Actually,
Those
that
bastards.
I also Dave, I know Eric has one, but I also got you a don't buy a ticket, just so you know.
Okay.
Don't buy a ticket. You're gonna get a badge. and it'll say AstroWorld telescopes on it, whatever. So I got 6
All right, cool.
badges, and yes, just so everyone doesn't think I'm a total scumbag. Dave is all set for the hotel room, so we're all set for hotel rooms.
Yes, everybody, he worked it out. So
Worked it out. They actually, I don't know, we got lucky because I didn't think they were going to have any left in the group rate, but they still had some for the vendor group rate, so that was nice.
Good.
So
Excellent.
people are waiting until the last minute. So we still don't know where we're going to be situated as far as the floor plan is concerned, because Prima Luce and I also purchased one premium spot and one regular spot. So we're on the corners going across. So they charge you extra for the corners because you could see everything. So we'll see. I don't know if it's worth the extra $150, but we'll see. And where is Eric coming back? I bet you rebooted his computer.
I think that's what he said he did.
Yeah.
He was going to.
Yeah, so if you
would let me round it to 50 even. What the hell? I don't know.
I guess that's
they got to get their 1 cent for every donation.
Yeah, we're all staying at the Crown. So
yes, that's where the bar is, Matt.
Yep. Matt knows that bar well. So he has seats. He's like Morn on Deep Space Nine. He's like the guy that was just sitting at Quark's bar all 7 seasons and never said a word. So those of you that are Star Trek fans, you know what I'm talking about. But and we're also taking, what I want to do is we're also taking donations for the picture of the year. And Chris and Jeannie, if you're out there listening, I finally got the pictures printed for you for your plaques. So your plaques are getting printed, and those will be coming as well. Very similar to the ones if you saw Tom Peters last year, very similar to those. So that's coming. For your picture of the year, right? So. Dave, you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, you didn't move for a while. I thought you.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. You told me to send you a picture, so I'm trying to find you a picture I can send you for the website and everything. I got to find one that's at least decent for you to put up. And I'll look.
For the speakers, yeah. I gotta redo all that. I haven't done that either. I gotta redo the opening too with the I still got Astropalooza on there. I gotta redo that too. And it's not a lot to talk about because none of us has done any imaging with the weather. It hasn't really done anything. Nobody does anything.
The weather's just been so bad.
Don't forget, make sure that you guys are voting for picture of the week, because I think we're picking 3. No, did we do that already? Did we do that last week? No, we did that last week.
Last week, yeah.
We did, but there's still picture of the week this week. Go vote.
Does he have it up yet? Do you know?
Oh, I certainly hope so, because I just told everybody to vote.
Let's see. Let's see.
AstroWorld Live site.
He has. Yes, he got the 3 in from last week, and there are multiple images up this week.
Yep.
I don't see any. No novice this week. Just
no novice.
Kevin Rasso.
Rasso with the horse head. Then you got
Greg Meyer,
nice sculptor galaxy. Look at that detail. Josh,
and
another one.
Chris.
Southern
Chris
Lacerda. That looks great.
With the full on.
Yep.
Oh, this would be interesting.
Good pictures.
Yeah, there are some good ones. Backyard Perry, Georgia.
I just voted.
Oh, with a dual scope setup. There you go, Kevin.
Poseidon M Pro. I'm seeing a lot more Player One stuff out there, man.
Tell you, people love them.
Chroma 5 nanometer.
Those are nice. That looks good.
Hey, Kevin, if you're out there, I don't know if he's out there. I'm just curious to know. The Poseidon C Pro. You said it looks like you got an Optolong QEF filter. How's that working out for you? I haven't heard much about them yet.
What filter is that?
It's a semi-new filter. It's the QEF. What is it called again?
Is it like a?
It's like an RGB type thing.
Like a light pollution filter kind of thing.
It's a quad. It's the quad filter.
Okay.
I'm just wondering how that works out for you. I'm wondering. I do see a little bit of a halo and that stars
on attack.
And on attack. Yeah. I'm wondering if maybe an infrared cut filter might help you out with that a little bit. Because if that data was taken with that color cam, that might have been it. So, but the picture looks great. On attack's a bitch. It's horrible. It's a horrible start. They need to turn that down.
Well, it's a beautiful star, but
they need to turn that down.
You have to know how to shoot that star to just make it where it won't overpower and halo out.
Yeah.
All right. I think I know which one I'm voting for. There we go. I have voted officially.
Sweet.
And it's really good. I like it.
Yeah, I voted already. So. Let's see, what is it? Winter storm coming up Friday. Where you at, Corin? You in Germany or are you in the UK now? You're all over the place, Corin. I don't even know where you are from time to time. Yeah, I mean the smart eye, right? So Tom just said, "Can you believe the price of the Pegasus electronic eyepiece?" And
it's unbelievable.
I mean, what is it? $1,500, $1,599, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I mean, it's a great idea, and it's kind of cool that you look in, you get a stacked image and an eyepiece. But I don't know, man. Is that? What do you think? Is that like gimmicky, or is it like kind of going to be a real thing? What do you think?
I think it's gimmicky.
Okay.
I think it's like what we said before. If you have the money and can afford it, it's a toy. But for people like us,
well, it is a 533. I mean, it's a camera in there. You know what I mean? With a little monitor in there, I guess. And that's the way it's kind of doing it, right? So, I mean, it is Richard Wright who's been on the show. I think that's him. He had a lot to do with the development of that with Pegasus. But I mean, and Rich is a great guy. But I mean, I just don't know. Like I said at the show, what was it? On Friday, that it's like you said, it's like one of the things that if it's for the person that has everything and needs another toy. And I think that's what it is. But it's just. So Matt, basically what you do, it's a 2-inch eyepiece with a 533 camera in it with a monitor inside the ocular, and you basically look into the eyepiece and you see the stacked image in your eyepiece. So I mean that's my understanding of it. I've looked through it once. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I would buy it, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's definitely that's a nice way to put it. It's niche. It's a niche product. Um, but it's definitely one of those things that the normal, not the normal, your regular astrophotographer, I don't think will purchase this. I do think that it has a place like um, for outreach a little bit with an eyepiece when you're doing stuff like that. Just if you're going to do that, please tell your people and your public out there this is not what you normally see with an eyepiece. This is an enhanced eyepiece, I guess you could call it.
Correct. And that's
Yeah.
why I think, for outreach, if you have a video screen, it's almost better to do that.
I agree. And you could appease more people with a 50-inch screen than you can with a 2-inch eyepiece. You know what I mean? It's stupid but awesome. But yeah. So I mean, Pegasus comes out with a lot of great stuff. I mean, it's a cool little nice product. I mean, I don't know if I would go out and buy it myself, but I know a lot of people will buy it because Pegasus does have a good reputation. And I'm sure it's not garbage. Actually, I know it's not garbage. I've seen it. I've looked through it. But it's just one of those things. It's very expensive. I mean, a 533, the 533 camera is not that expensive. You
It's
know
like
what I mean?
$800.
Yeah, it's like $800. But I think the thing that makes it very expensive is the technology to get that into a whatever 1-inch TV screen that goes into an ocular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus have an SD drive where you can save the picture through an app and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool, but I just don't know if I don't know if people are gonna jump at. It's kind of like those eyepieces that came out. Remember those eyepieces that came out from Teleview, the Apollo 13 edition?
Oh, way back. Yeah.
Yeah, remember that? And
Yeah.
he had it etched and everything and all that kind of stuff. And they were selling it for like $1,200 an eyepiece. $1,200 an eyepiece. I don't know if that's the exact price, but it was crazy. It was out of whack.
It was
And
crazy expensive. Yeah.
and they sold it for about like 6 months, I think. Then all of a sudden it went down to $799. And still, it was no, but at least I was working at Camera Concepts at the time, and I think one person bought 3, and like a collector, and other than that, nobody bought them. We didn't even keep them in
Bought
stock.
3. One guy bought 3 of
One
them.
guy bought 3 IP. He's a collector. He is a Al Nagler collector. So he's so. But next time they'll also include a coffee maker, asking $45.99.95 for it. Just as long as they don't give me a toaster, okay?
And I mean, coffee maker, not a Keurig.
Yeah. The sun scan is cool. Yeah, did you see the sun scan?
No, what's that?
I think it might. I don't think it's a sun scan. I think it's a sun can. And basically, it's a can, right? And you like it's like a tall boy can, and it's a pinhole camera for solar imaging.
No shit.
Yeah, and it makes this image inside the can, like from the heat of it or something. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's like $40, but it's pretty.
It's $40.
Yeah,
not 1,500.
Yeah, let me show it to you. Hold on. There you go. Let me see if I can show it to you.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Sun cam, it is. Here we go. No, that's not it. I thought it was can. Sun. Now I can't find it. Sun can solar. pinhole camera. So, solar can, it's called solar can.
Solar can.
Yeah. So here you go. So I'll share my. Give me a second. I'll share my screen real quick. It's actually pretty cool. And here we go. So there. It is. Nope. Oh, that's one second. There we go. All right. So here we go. So give me a second here. I'll minimize this guy. So here's the solar can, right? And that's what it looks like. And how much is it? Purchase a solar can is how much? I'm sorry, it's 20 pounds. So figure that out. Okay. And you basically
$30.
yeah, so you basically take it and if you
It looks like a beer can.
yeah, it looks like a tall boy can, right? So you could buy a 5-pack for like 100 pounds. And this is the picture of the sun that it comes out. And it stays, you put it like on a pole or something like that. And you just literally just let it go somewhere and it makes this on the inside of the can.
That's hysterical.
It's pretty cool. Let's see. It's preloaded with it has photographic paper in it. And it just makes the picture. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
But this is a pic, and you can. It's that's a pretty cool picture.
That is pretty wild.
You know, here's another one. It just makes a picture of everything. Pretty cool. But that's that. Is Eric ever coming back?
I have no idea.
That's all right. We're having a good time. But that's the solar can, so that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. So I've never seen that before.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
Oh, and it's single use, he says. Is it
Yeah,
single
but
use?
you can buy new photographic paper and you can still use it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So let's see. Let me go back to it again. What's included? Preloaded solar can, precision pinhole, blah blah blah. Long exposure capabilities, shipping. Let's see. Is it only? I don't know. It might only be one use, but I don't see a reload option here. I thought you could put new. Let's see. I thought you could put new ones in there, but records the sun's path over days, weeks, or months.
You just leave it out there.
You leave it out there for
Point
leave it
in a part of the sky where the sun's going to traverse.
That's it. And you leave it out there for like 3 months and see what you got.
Interesting.
I guess it is only. It looks like it's only one use, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's only one use. I'm looking at when they take it apart. When you take it apart, you got to kind of rip apart the can pretty much.
Yeah,
That's-
I figured that's what it seems like. You got to
Yeah.
tear the can apart to get to the film inside.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it looks like it's single use only. Yeah, it comes with the plastic rings, the ones that like kill all the tortoises and yeah, I'm not sure. I got to look at the video. The video has more information on it, but people have taken their image from the solar can and put it on like another shot, like what they were pointing, like layered it to get like foreground and stuff like that. Excuse me. I gotta text Eric. Are you alive, man?
Yeah, dude, are you okay, man? What's going on? Yeah, what the hell did he do?
Huh?
He just disappeared.
Probably eating dinner.
Let me fix my mic. I'll be back in an hour.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, Avalanche. I don't think that I'm going to make London next month. February 7th and 8th. Maybe next year. You never know. I'd like to go to. I think is that Astrofest. When is PAS? Isn't that in London? When is PAS? That I'd like to go to.
What's PAS?
It's like the NEAF of London, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. I don't know when they do
Practical Astronomy Show, I think it's called, if I remember
that.
right.
Yeah. I don't know when they do that.
He'll know. Corin will know. He goes every year. I'd like to go and bump into Stace, Astro Stace.
Oh, you definitely bump into Nick and Ian over there. I'm sure they're there.
Who?
Nick and Ian.
Oh yeah,
Altair.
they're there every year at Altair. Yeah, they're there.
Yeah.
Yep. PAS is in March, so maybe in March next year I could do like a London and then hop it on over to Italy. Hang out with Filippo and Omar over there in Italy.
Oh my God, how cool would that be?
And then maybe I'll just jump over and go to Deep Sky Dad. Where is that? That's over there. Or maybe I'll go see what's his face in Belgium from APT.
Oh yeah, that would
Nice
be
to
cool
meet you,
too.
Black Dan. Was listening. Yeah, no problem, man. So the pictures finally came. They look okay. I do a couple of run throughs with Bay Photo just to make sure they're okay. And then once I get one that I like, I make two of them, and then they go in the plaques, and I send it to my plaque maker, which is right down the block from my house, and he already has everything all set to go. So I'll go next year, Dan. I need to get to London anyway. I'm overdue. Me too. I've never been there, so I don't know. So. What do you watch? So I don't know. Anything else new? Oh, you know what I did get? You know what I could show? I'll be right back. I'll show this. This was actually kind of cool. Hold on.
There we go.
Because something came in.
Uh-oh.
And I know you can still hear me. So as I slowly walk to the living room and
Slowly going through the living room.
there you go.
New toys.
Okay, let me put this down real quick and put my ear pieces back in. Now, don't get all excited yet. Don't get all excited because you're gonna be like, oh, they're in, and oh, you know. So they finally came in.
Oh, there you go.
This is the mini cam.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they only sent me the color ones. The monos are back ordered till March, so I'll get those when they come.
Isn't that amazing? Because that's why they. I mean, that was the whole point of those things.
Yep, but these are the color ones. They came in. I got those in.
So, what are the filters that come with the color ones?
Let me double check real quick.
Like
I know it was
band,
7 nanometer
band.
with the mono. I'm pretty sure it's like a dual band. Let's see, mini cam 8 color, right? Okay, mini cam 8 5. It's still 585. Yeah. Let's see. Features, blah blah blah. DVD. You know, I really hate QHY's website. I'm sorry, but I hate it.
Oh, really?
It's like the worst. I'm trying to find they only have the stats for the mono here. It looks like. I'm trying to find out some information on the color. I'm wondering. Let's see. Overview. Let's go back to the overview. Minicam 8C combo. Minicam 8C combo QHY. It's got a UV IR cut. It's got a light pollution filter. It says HLP and FCE. What the hell does that mean? What does FCE mean?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. Okay. LPF is a light pollution filter. HLP is a heavy light pollution filter. FCE is a 4-channel enhancement filter. I'm guessing I that's all and that's from Deep Space Products. QHY does not say anything. Let's see if Minicam 8 mono combo, everything's on the mono. Nobody has anything about the color one, except for Deep Space Product.
Interesting.
Let's see, there's a PDF. Let me see if there's a PDF for it. Oh, PDF is being generated. That's it. Let's see if anyone put anything in the chat. High Point. Look at High Point. Let's see, High Point. High Point Scientific. Mini cam. Color cam. There it is. All the way down at the bottom.
All the way down to the bottom.
I see nothing all the way down. Under, I wonder if it's under. Color combo filters. Yeah, but what does it do? I mean, what bands let go through it? I know what it means, but I don't see any kind of data on what a high light pollution filter is. Is that a dual band? Is it is it a dual band and
Or
a
like
quad
a
band? I mean, I don't know what that means.
yeah, like a CLS filter or something like
Well,
that.
it says light pollution filter, heavy light pollution filter, and then the four band, and then the quad band, and then the UVIR cut.
Huh. Tom asked what's in the box.
No, I see it. I see what it says. There's a dark frame filter too in there. So,
Oh, so you can take your darks.
but it doesn't say what these actually are and what it lets through. There's no. I kind of want some information on these filters. You know what I mean? I don't see any information on the filters at all. But I mean, that's something for another day. There's no information on there. Well, you should have said that, Matt. Come on, man. Let me see. Should have said that in the beginning, all the way down at the bottom on a different link. Yeah, Let's see.
Oh, here it is.
I still don't.
Sample images.
I don't want to see sample images. I want to know what the filters are.
So IR, near high infrared. Oh, here we go.
I don't even see the link for the filters. Is that what you're talking about?
It says the filters provided with the Minicam 8C Deep Sky Combo are customized by Optilong Optics. These include a light pollution filter, a heavy light pollution filter. Yeah, it's the same.
Well, it's the same thing. It doesn't tell you anything.
Same thing you were just reading.
Yeah. It doesn't say anything.
I mean, it has a graph there, but that graph doesn't really tell me
Where's the graph? I don't even see that. Where's the graph?
On the QHY site.
Oh, it's on the QHY site. We're all looking at. Matt,
it's on the QHY CCD.
Matt, don't give instructions to drive anywhere, Matt. Okay.
But the graph is full. I mean, it doesn't tell you which filter is cutting what.
Well, the graph should tell you that.
Well, it's got the camera. But it doesn't show you what each individual filter is, though.
So it's all the way down. No, so that graph only shows LRGB. Maybe on the wrong one.
That's what it looks like. It's only LRGB for the camera itself. Well, I guess it does. It shows
the
two narrow bands.
Where?
It shows, well, within that graph, it's showing
No, it's
three
just
different
no, it's
narrow
just showing the
bands.
LRGB, H alpha, S2, and O3. It's not showing the color cam stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what that's. I don't know what it's supposed to represent, that picture.
Well, the picture just represents the ones in the monocam.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
I don't see anything that says LP. If you look at the legend on the right hand side, there's no LPF or FCU or whatever.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Just H alpha S2O3. That's right.
Yeah, that's a little annoying to me. I kind of like information with that, but
Now they said they're optolong optics on those filters, so figure an L extreme and whatever optolong filters.
no, Mark, we're not lost. It sounds like the information from coming out of QHY is a little lost because
It's just not
it's
clear.
just
It's
not.
not.
It's not even stated. They just say it's a light pollution filter, a heavy light pollution filter. What does that mean? What does that
Yeah,
mean?
what does that mean?
Is it a dual band? Is it a quad? Is it a tri? I mean, the quad is there, but what does that entail? You know what I mean? How wide are the bandwidths? It's not about
Yeah.
being lost, Mark. It's just trying to figure out what you know what's in here, what filters are in here. And just putting an HPF on there, it doesn't mean anything to anybody, but we'll see.
You'll have to put it in your. You have to put each filter in your toy in the closet of
Yeah.
death. You'll have to run them through that and find out what they actually are.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you the link right now. I mean, you can look at it because it's not there.
Yeah, it's just a general graph of the LRGB and the O2HA
and S2 for the
I mean,
monocam. So
yeah,
it doesn't
it's only
have
those.
the other four, if you think
It
about
doesn't
it,
show individual graphs for the others.
or the color cams. Yeah. So
Yeah, exactly.
unless if we're not seeing it, I mean, but I mean that's
I scrolled all the way to the bottom. I
yeah.
didn't see it.
I'm really interested to see this cam in action. To be honest with you, once I get the mono ones, it's gonna be even better. The mono, they told you it's a 7 nanometer filter, right? So I mean,
It's just funny that they would make that even in a color. Why would you do that in a color?
to have it.
The whole idea is you get that mini cam, and it's the introduction to mono camera.
Well, it's an introduction to
shooting.
imaging. You know what I mean? So it is $100 cheaper. It's for the color cam.
Yeah.
If you're in a darker site and you don't need the inherent benefits of light pollution camera, that's a monocam, and you just want to shoot color. I mean,
Yeah, Mark Quibb he did it with and so did Dylan, but they did it with the mono cam. They didn't do it with the color camera. I think they both did it with the mono cam.
so somebody's giving me a link. It looks like somebody's giving me a link to the Agena site.
Agena. Yeah, Mikey says Agena has some info on the filters.
Said that you got to go through everything to find out. Yeah. It's the same thing. I don't see anything any different. I don't see.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
It says light pollution filter.
Whatever QHY.
It tells you the size of it. I don't see any other information that wasn't in. It looks like they literally just copied and rephrased the Agena, the QHY site.
Yeah.
There's really nothing there that tells you anything about the filters at all. I don't know. And the graphs at the top, I'm looking at it on my phone. So hold on a second. Let me see. No, it really doesn't. I mean, the graph that I have here, that's quantum efficiency graph. And then I got the gain, the noise, well, dynamic range, and then more quantum efficiency. Yeah, it's really nothing about the filter themselves, but maybe I'm just not seeing it. It doesn't matter. I'll have to get some more information. Maybe I'll I'm not going to get anything until February 9th. So, I mean, they're closed. The whole country's closed until February 9th or 6th or whatever. So,
Yeah, for their New Year's.
yeah. So,
what year are we in? The year of the what?
I don't know. I got a picture from Baboni. I got a picture from him. I could not tell you what the picture was of. Yeah, it tells you what filters you get. That's not the problem, Mark. The problem is, what do the filters do? What are the bandwidth? What are they? It's a heavy light pollution filter. What does that mean? Does it? We did all this. I mean, if there's no.
It's the year of the wood snake.
Oh, Tom said the year of the gerbil, but
it says the beginning of the year of the wood snake.
That's funny.
That's what it says.
Is that what it is? A wood snake?
The wood snake, as opposed to just a snake.
I didn't know that was a thing, but
I didn't know either, but apparently it is.
There's something called the wood snake. All right.
As opposed to the water snake, fire snake, maybe they do. Yeah, the wood snake.
I think Eric.
It says the year of the snake.
Oh, Eric is back. Actually, hold on. He looks like he's on.
He finally returned.
Looks like he's on.
The prodigal son returns.
I know, right? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you sound much better now.
I'm on my phone.
You sound better, but you look like God.
You're on your phone now?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't. It's
your phone sounds good.
It doesn't make any sense. I'm trying all my cameras, all my microphones, and nothing's working. So
oh wow,
okay,
it's weird. It's just very, very weird.
Oh well.
So you guys were talking about the mini cam.
Yeah, he's got them.
Nice.
Version.
Well, they only sent me the color version.
We're sitting there trying to figure out what the filters are actually doing, and we can't.
Yeah, nobody can give us an answer. Yes, we know the narrowband filters are 7 nanometers. But again, when the color cam itself, there's no information about the filters that are in there. As far as I could tell, it said light pollution filter, LPF, heavy light pollution filter, a quad band, and a dark filter, and an IR cut. Yeah, guys. Come on. Yes. I can't. You can't make this stuff up. Yes, it filters out heavy light pollution. Yes. What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I can take a black T-shirt and throw it over there, and
that's gonna filter out.
That'll block it out. But
this is funny. What fine hands I have.
Associated with wisdom, charm, elegance,
and transformation.
People born in the year of the snake are believed to be intuitive, strategic, and intelligent.
All right. I was not born in the year of the snake. I think I was born in the year of the donkey. And that would probably be me.
I'm not even gonna go there, dude.
Because I'm an ass.
That's just teeing it up too well.
Now I want to see. 1971 was the year of what animal in China?
So, yeah.
I was the year of the monkey.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
1971 was even better. The year of the pig. That was me.
Yep, that's us. Me and you.
The year of the pig.
Great. No wonder I guess that's one of the reasons why I like ribs so much.
Maybe.
Maybe that's one of the reasons why I like ribs and bacon so much.
Let's see.
Who knows?
It is likely that the people that were born as a year of the it's not even a real pig, it's a metal pig.
A metal pig. Yeah.
They are likely to have arguments with colleagues or subordinates at work.
Uh-oh.
I get along with everybody. I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, they really are pigs. You don't even want to read about this. But
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna
It's
do?
all good.
Yep.
But hey, since I'm on, at least, since I'm on for right now, I want to remind everybody, don't forget about the image of the week. It is up and running. I'm sure
we already brought it up and we all voted.
Awesome. You guys have all voted? Nice. Yep. Yeah. We didn't get any novice entries. No novice entries this week. So that's kind of a bummer. So we've got to figure out how we can really get the word out
as a pseudonym.
Yeah, we got to figure out how to get the word out better to like some of these new groups. You got astronomy for astrophotography for beginners, PixInsight for beginners. So we'll have to figure something out to attract some of these new astrophotographers to AstroWorld TV and let them know. And we really definitely need you guys' help. So if you're in an astronomy club, let your fellow astronomers know about about our website, about AstroWorld TV. See what we can do to get more and more people involved, stuff like that. So I'm also trying to figure out as, with the new house and everything, new things, I'm going to have to decide on a mount.
You're still thinking about that?
I thought you were done already.
Oh God, yeah. I'm still thinking about it. It's a hey. Deciding on the right mount, that can be sometimes a nerve-wracking or a difficult choice to make.
There's so many great mounts out there right now. It should be easy peasy.
Yep. But but see, that's the thing. There's so many great mounts out there.
You know what?
Which one's the right mount for you?
Get Sean's Wheel of Fortune up there. He wants on there and spin that wheel.
Yep.
Spin the wheel. You know what? That's
we'll
what
decide.
We can do, Dan.
We can decide right now what mount you're going to get.
That's it, Dan. Make the wheel, and then I'll give you a list of all of the different mounts that I'm thinking about. And then
you got your little spinner in your hand right there.
There you go. I will get this thing up right now.
And we're going to choose.
I'm gonna make a new one.
I did the pod. Mark, the pod is here with me.
We can do a poll too. We can put up a poll too amongst our viewers to see.
Let Robin pick my mount. Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah.
What are you thinking of? The CQ350?
Okay,
what else?
So the CQ350 he's got.
Okay, all right. So here's some. The CQ350, the EQ8R, the CEM70.
Okay.
The CEM70, the HAE69.
Okay.
Then you've got the Pegasus 101.
Okay.
The Warp Astron, the WD-20.
Okay. My God. Okay.
The Wave 180 150i.
Okay.
And what else? What others am I interested in? I'm not interested in I'm not interested in the AM5 and I'm not interested in that.
We talked about the software BIS, but you don't want to do.
Yeah,
that's with the Sky.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with the Sky or anything like that. I think I'm trying to think if there's any others, but I think that's it as far as harmonics, as well as
Mark Ellis
standard,
says no 770. He's trying to get rid of his, but nobody wants him.
Nobody wants them. Yeah.
Chris Ferguson says he likes his 770.
Yeah. The Skywatcher with the Wave 150i, I think I put that on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's it. So what do we got? Let's bring up the wheel.
Let's see the wheel. Let's see the wheel.
Hold on one second. Let me see.
I mean, out of all those, if I had the money, I'd get an EQ8. It's a big, heavy beast, but if I got a permanent setup.
If you got a permanent, and a lot of these would end up being a permanent, most likely would be a permanent setup. I don't plan on going any heavier or going past. If I was looking at a Schmidt, I'm not going to go any past further than an Edge 11. And if it was a refractor, maybe at the most, maybe a 140. So yeah, those would be the ones. So let's pick Eric a mount.
All right, let me get this up here. There you go.
All right. So how many we got there?
2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay. What's that one? That Geister? What's this? What? Yeah, no.
That's the one. That's the one you can't afford.
That
no kidding.
That is
no kidding.
That is the big wife special.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
It is lightweight with stainless legs that you will definitely pinch your finger on at least twice a night. So, all right, we'll get that one out of there. Okay, I don't think you want that one. So there you go.
All right. The only other one I would even think of, what is it? Is it the Trident?
The Trident? Yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah. That's a pretty nice one. And it doesn't seem like it's that expensive either.
No, it's relative with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, you ready to go? Let's see.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Pick Eric a mount.
There you go. Hopefully it's something I sell.
There you go. It's the one you were looking at anyway.
It's the one I've been looking at for a while.
There you go.
There it is. All right.
Let's see if he actually does it.
I don't think you can go wrong with that mount.
No, I don't think I could go wrong with that either.
Yeah, it's very similar to the 760 that you're used to, and Skywatcher mounts are great. I mean, and EQ mod works great, or you could use Green
Swamp server. Yep.
Yeah, they're both great programs to run it.
Yeah. So I think this is the one I've been talking about for a while. This is the one
that holds 75 pounds, 77.
Yeah, it goes up to
like
like 77 pounds or something like that.
Yep. That's more than enough.
Yeah.
and if I can find a I don't know if Altair makes them or not. I know Altair does make them for their own pier. I need to figure out what I would need to get it to work on my own pier, my Optron pier.
Oh yeah, you can get a pier plate made. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They probably make a pier. They probably make an adapter for.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think they may even make an adapter. So we'll just take a look. But yeah, it's fate. The wheel has spoken. You're absolutely right. So
it's the one you've been looking at. You've been eyeballing and hemming and hawing over that one the most. So
yeah.
Yeah, you go to Dan's. Dan's Pier Plates has them.
Yeah, Dan's Pier
Stars
Plates.
on them. I'm sure he'll make one for you. There's a number of people.
Something that's compatible, that I can use with my Optron.
Yep.
Steel pier that's compatible, so it can be used for all that. But there you go. All right. What scope do I want the mount for?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Because the next scope that I'm thinking about is like another Edge. Is most likely like the Edge 11. I'm not going any bigger than that.
Yeah. The Edge 11's what, 35 pounds or whatever?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So I mean, 35. Even if you add 15 pounds of accessories, you're fine.
Accessories, be more than
totally
enough.
Fine.
Yep. Absolutely no problem at all. So, the real tell is that you aren't disappointed with the result. Nope.
Yeah,
I really am not.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. The CQ350 at this point is a proven mount. I mean, it's got good reviews. It's it's Skywatcher, so and EGG. He was like, make sure the RA motor don't go out. He had the first and only problem that I've ever seen with a brand new 100i. The RA motor came defective and needed to be replaced. Yeah, so
on only 100i. What's the 100i?
The 100, yeah.
Yeah, the 100. Yeah, the wave 100.
So that's the only one that I've
really. Oh man.
Only one I've ever had a problem with. So far. So hopefully it's the last one.
Yeah, hopefully so.
That was probably a 4:30 Friday afternoon assembly.
Yeah. I'm out of here.
A Stellar View 140 is probably going to be a bit too much for me as far as price. Maybe the
ASCAR 180.
Nah, I'm not going that darn big. But the ASCAR 140
probably just as much as the Stellar View 140.
Yeah.
Rabbit season.
Yeah. Tom is saying,
doesn't SB Boney make a big scope now? Don't they make like a 150 or something?
Yep, they do. Yep.
And it's a triplet too, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I bet that's.
I got a couple of like the smaller Svabonis behind me. I got a couple 80s behind me. So.
Yep. So, alrighty then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stellar View 140. What are they? $6,000-$7,000.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, they're pricey. They are definitely pricey, so no doubt.
Oh yeah, see what kind of deal you can get at Neef. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yep.
So get your mount, get it all ready, and then go to Neef and see what kind of deal you can get.
Yeah, what kind of deal I can get.
Yep.
Yeah. See how much it'll cost me to have it shipped myself instead of.
I'll go to. I think Jeff Simon's going to be there, so I'll go to Jeff. Jeff, give me a good deal for me.
Give me a good deal here. Hook a brother up.
I'm telling you. I have not. I've seen pictures of it with the William Optic 185. I saw William carrying it on Facebook when it came out. I thought he was going to fall over. But I mean,
it's huge.
$17,000.
Yeah, that thing's a monster.
17 grand.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And it's just so big, man.
Yeah.
It is. It's ridiculously big.
That is made for an observatory area or some crazy person that just wants to show off.
Yeah, I mean that's for some way out observatory or astronomy club, you know, that they're putting in some massive observatory.
Yep.
Yeah, a big dome.
Yeah, big dome.
I would love to take pictures with that sucker, man. Let me tell you, 185.
Yeah. Yep.
That'd be great.
Exactly.
Well, the good news is that Monday we're going to look at houses. Sunday we're going
nice.
Sunday we're going to, they just want to get us out there to see what's available. We're not there yet as far as, we're not going to be putting no offers in, but we're just going to go to look.
You're going to go look.
Start looking. Look at areas, different towns, different, areas. But I'm not all the towns that we were looking at are all solid 6s. So we'll see.
That's cool.
Anything's better than the solid 8.5 I'm in now. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Then maybe you can probably do some actual, LRGB without any issue.
Excuse me. Yeah, agreed. If I could just do, maybe even, just some, whatever. I mean, it doesn't even matter. But I mean, it's just I want to do something up here. I'll at that point, once we move down now, I'll definitely have the one down in Starfront done. So that'll be there. And if I wanted to send other scopes down there, I could. And I could put, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna hit Tom up, see if I could get a deal on a 2-inch Asato, the low profile for this 9.
The low profile one.
It's
a great. Yeah, I really like it.
So for the 9 1/4, the Asato Arco setup, do that. We'll see. Moving to Long Island. I'm not going, I'm just going east. So
going closer to the ocean.
Closer to the North Shore, to the ocean, further away from the city. And it drops to, unless 6 is probably the best you're gonna do on Long Island, unless you go all the way out to Montauk, where you'll get to a 5. But it's all the
towards
way
the Hamptons.
Yeah, no, past the Hamptons. This is past the Hamptons.
Okay, past the Hamptons.
Yeah, so it's either on the North Fork or the South. South Fork is darker, to be honest with you, because you're looking into the Atlantic Ocean, and the North Fork you're looking into Connecticut. So I mean, they're both pretty dark.
What would you rather do? What would you rather do? Just look more towards the ocean?
Yeah.
Chris has a good point. Only look where they have underground utilities.
Okay, so you got to remember Long Island is old.
Oh, everything's going to be pulled.
Yeah. There is no unless if you're in a gated community, which I'm not doing. I'm not doing HOA. I'm not doing any of that garbage. Because the HOA will not allow me to put anything I want in my backyard. They're gonna say no, and if I want to put an observatory back there, they're gonna tax me and raise my HOA fees. I'm not doing it. So as far as underground utilities, unlikely. However, the utilities can be on the side or in the front of the house.
Yeah, they're on the front. That's the key. Yeah,
the front of the house is fine. I'm fine with that. As long as they're not I'm telling you, I've been living in Long Island for 30 years. Until I moved to Levittown, Long Island, I've never seen a telephone pole in the friggin' backyard.
They do it all over.
Never seen it. Not on Long Island. You don't see it. They're all in the front.
It depends on where you go, because I've seen them here in Virginia. I've seen it in Florida. I've
seen them around, but not on Long Island. You don't see them. They're all in the front on Long Island. They're all in the front. There's only like 2 or 3 towns that have them in their backyard. And you know what? Not for nothing. We should have lower freaking taxes for that, because you know what? Their freaking telephone pole is on our damn land.
Yeah, there you go.
But that's never going to happen.
Yeah, not in New York.
Yeah. No, they're going to get you
write a
one way or
letter?
another.
Why don't you write a letter to the governor? See what she says.
Yeah. Oh, Hochul? Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, really. Good luck, bro.
That ain't happening.
So yeah, so you guys have talked about image of the week, so that's great.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we just got to figure out if anybody has any ideas on how we can get
Eric,
more
you know
of
what? Not to cut you off, but
novice
somebody put something into the if you want to check it out, somebody put something into the member presenter form.
Okay.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, somebody put something in there, I think. I don't know if you want to
Let's
share
take
it.
a look,
You might want to
see.
look at it first before you share it. So I don't know what's in there, but I saw somebody.
Yeah, let me take a quick look here.
Oh. A-Star box product review from Kevin.
Oh, you put it up?
Kevin Russo.
It's Kevin Russo.
You put it up? Yeah, because
Yeah.
I gave him the box to do it.
Yeah, A-Star box product review. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
about 20 minutes. All right. So there you go.
There you go,
There you
Kev.
go.
You're in. Yeah.
Next
All right.
Wednesday. Get ready, Kevin.
You'll be the first guinea pig.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
no,
figure it out,
I will
okay.
definitely take a compass with me, Corin, and I have
And
my
a
light
light
pollution meter up there. So that's gonna come on. You know what? The people are gonna think I'm gonna like a stalker or something, because I'm gonna see the house during the day, right? If we like the house,
Yep.
I'm gonna go back at night in my car and like be shooting this thing all over the place.
Yep.
You know, I could do it in the
creeping around the
street.
backyard.
I could do it in the street. It's not going to be much difference between the street to the backyard, but it's gonna be funny.
Yeah. Yeah, the next thing after we get the mount is, or even while I'm getting the mount, is for those who know, I know Dan, you know of Georgia and stuff like that.
Yep.
But most who don't, Georgia is very hilly. There are a lot of hills. You got the Stone Mountains. You got the Smokies to the north and
God's
everything.
country.
Appalachians. There's lots of. I mean, just the roads and everything. There's just lots and lots of hills. I mean, even when you are driving along a road, you start looking at houses. All the houses look like they're sunken, look like they're below the road.
Nice.
Because the driveways go down.
Yep.
And stuff like that. So there's just lots of hills. Anyway, so my next thing will be figuring out building out some sort of a gravel pad, because I'll have to build out some gravel pad with maybe like a retaining wall or something like that, and fill it in with gravel, and put in about 2 feet worth of concrete under below ground, go down, about 2 feet down for concrete, for the footers, for piers and stuff like that, and then start building and framing. So the question is, do I want to do that all myself, or should I just go ahead and just hire it all out and just have somebody do it for me?
Have somebody do it, then it's guaranteed.
I don't know if it's guaranteed.
Well, they gotta guarantee the work.
Yeah, they got to guarantee. Yeah, for a certain period, yes.
No,
They'll guarantee the work for a certain period, maybe like a year.
That's fine. I'll take a year than nothing.
So yeah. Tom definitely, he's like, hire.
I'm all about hiring people and not not doing a damn thing myself.
Yeah.
With carpentry and stuff like that, I'm much more comfortable hiring people.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You give them the plans. You buy the materials if you want. Give them the plans, and then build this.
Yeah.
Build this.
Exactly.
I don't even want to have any. I don't want to swing a hammer. Just.
Yeah. There's a company that that Nico Carver highlighted when he was building his shed. He was building out his observatory, and he was doing all of the tours of different people's roll-off roof observatories. And one gentleman he highlighted, they went to a company, I believe it's in Pennsylvania, it's an Amish built.
Okay.
They're Amish built.
Yeah.
Which is kind of intriguing and very interesting because, the Amish are known to, build really high quality, good quality.
They're artisans. I mean, they
are.
Yeah. So they have, so there's a company, I believe they are in Pennsylvania, that build custom sheds for different types of, for whatever hobby you are in. They build golf sheds, she sheds, outdoor, offices, stuff like that, beside of sheds, whatever you want to, if you've got a spot, you turn it into a sauna, whatever you want, you can, they'll build it for you. And they've got, these ones they call them the Stargazer sheds.
Okay.
And let me see if I can, because I can't I can't share my screen, but
well, tell me the link.
www.mysheds.com. And if you go to outdoor retreats,
so let me get
you'll see, look for the Stargazer sheds.
The outdoor retreat.
Yeah, under the green border.
We actually showed this before, I think. Stargazer sheds. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we have.
Have we talked about this?
I want to say we did, or something similar, definitely. Oh, look, it's got like a nice little step up here.
Yeah, I mean,
Those
you can
nice.
they have some pretty nice ones. They even have a virtual tour. If you go back or close that window, they even have a virtual tour where you can do a walkthrough and all that stuff. Yeah. So if you go to right there, it says virtual tour. No, go back one.
Go back one?
Yeah, go back a page.
Oh yeah, here you go, right here.
Where?
Yeah, go back to the Stargazer.
Oh, you can put two.
Yeah, now look there.
Two piers in this.
Yeah, so
so
go down.
I can't hear when you guys. What?
Sorry. Yeah, just go down, arrow down, right there. It says right above. Yeah, the 10 by 14.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
You're right there. Yeah, 10 by 14. Yep, there you go. So yeah, check that guy out.
That's pretty sweet.
Now, will they automate? Is it automated?
Yes.
It's got a
They
motor
got
on the
garage door opener right there.
The lift master, right? And how much does this cost? Can't tell how much.
I'll tell you, it's not cheap.
Well, what's not cheap? I mean, that's
that's a 10 by 14. They say, they ask for, they say they'll quote you. But there's a spot there where you can view the prices. If you go back out to their main screen, go back out to if you leave the tour.
I'm trying to leave the tour. Trying to find out where the exit is.
Just go back up top.
Just go back up top and back arrow out.
Separate tab. It opened up a new tab for the virtual tour.
Yeah, there you go. So so there in that first column, you can go to scroll down. There you go.
10 by 14, 30 grand.
Yeah, they're, like I said, they're not cheap.
So,
and that comes with the automation, with the garage door opener and everything, right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
But then you have to run electric out.
Do not include delivery or custom features. I don't know what custom features are.
So yeah. So I'd have to inquire
Interior
exactly
options.
what your options are, all that stuff. And I mean, this is definitely one of those things where you just get it done. I mean, you're not going. I mean, I'm not planning on leaving anymore. This is the forever home. So
Yeah, no, there's an electric package included. Garage door motor, open roof,
Yep.
that's included. I mean, if you think of is that financing?
there is financing. There is financing, but you can have them with a warm room that's insulated, all that stuff. You'll get the garage, like you said, they'll get the garage door opener to open things up. You'll get a 70 amp breaker box, get all this other stuff, metal roof. So, I mean, it's interesting.
The loan amount, let's say 30,000, right?
Yeah.
So for 20, oh my God. 5 years, 652 a month, 10 years, 413 a month. It's 10.99%. Get the hell out of here. I'm not giving you 10%. Nope.
Well, what you do is you refi your house.
Not refining my house to get an observatory.
No. But something like this, hey, I'm selling my house, so with me selling my house,
that is true. That is true.
You know, so that's the only way I would do that, is because I'm selling my house. Then and I would buy this and have me do it. That's all.
And they look nice. That's what
they do. They do look nice.
They're good looking.
No, they do look nice.
Yeah, they do look nice.
And you can,
I mean, you can put them in different colors.
You can have. I'm sure they have enough options where it's going to look very similar to your home you're living in. So,
yep, exactly.
Yeah, they side it right. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be able to match kind of what your house looks like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a house first, so let's get a house first. So let's sell this one first, get the other one, and see what's up. But
yeah, Tom, exactly. I mean, there's lots of Amish in Indiana there too. Yeah, they all do some fantastic work. I mean, they're master carpenters. You know, they're like you said. You know, they're artisans. I mean, they don't mess around. They do some really great stuff.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah.
That's cool stuff, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's 30 grand though. So I mean,
yeah. It's nothing. It's no joke.
What would you recommend I take? Is this what Astral Mike? So I got a question on where is it? Your
Discord?
Was it Discord? I don't know. Was it equipment? Yeah. Mikey Astro. I recently purchased a Celestron 9 1/4 non-HD used. What would you all recommend I take flats with?
Take flats with?
Mm-hmm.
Well, get the Prima Luce. You can get the
the 915 came out, by the way. The big crazy dovetail.
Oh, they did, huh?
So they came out with
really?
They came out with a 915 millimeter dovetail, so it could reach to the end if you have that big garbage can dew shield.
Yep.
On the end, and then it'll go long enough for the 11 and the 14. So
yeah.
But you know what? Honestly, that'd be a way to go. The Prima Luce would be great.
Yeah.
The Wanderer Astro is not bad.
Yeah. That's not better.
If you want to save a little money, the Prima Luce could cost quite a bit. I mean, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
For the size, for a 9 1/4, you're probably talking about, you know, $600-700 for the alto, plus another $600-700 for the you know, for the flat
Giotto.
panel.
The Giotto.
Yeah.
So you know, that's it's expensive, but
Yeah.
it's sweet and it works
It
great.
is. It does.
I
It
love
works
mine. It
great.
works so good.
Yeah.
I tell you, when before I got the Alto, I was using just a Giotto and just popping that on there on top of the aluminum dew shield, just let it on there, do my flats, do whatever, and I just leave it on there as a cap because it has screws, it has tension
It's got
screws,
those
so you
it's
can
got those
keep it in
nylon
place.
screws, yeah.
Yep, it just has those nylon screws so you can keep it there and keep it in place as a dust cap. And when I'm imaging, it just simply comes off. So it's not that bad.
But if you're a lazy person like me, you're gonna want the Alto because it just goes right into your sequence and it closes and it takes the flats because you trained the flat panel. It goes right to the right exposure for the camera that you have in there, and you're done. And then it stays, like Eric said, it stays there as a dust cap later on. So
now, Dennis, honestly, I've used those LED flat panels. I've used a tracing, the ones you can get from Amazon for like $30 or $40. That you can like trace. Some of them have a little bit of a dimmer on them and stuff like that, and they're great. They're great. But for me,
you have to be there, and
you have to be there. You have to set it. You have to check. You know, you have to just. And if you're okay with that, then by all means, more power to you. And you definitely save the money. You definitely save the money. But for some, you know, they like that automation. They like it all to be automated, and they can go into Nina and do everything, or SGP, and
that's the thing, Dennis, is like with the Alto and Giotto, I could do a night's imaging, and you know, after that last image comes in, it shuts that thing over the thing and parks my scope and does the flats right there.
Yes.
So every time I image, I get fresh flats for that night of imaging.
Yeah.
You know, granted, I don't change my image train, and people say, oh, well, you can use flats, blah, blah, blah. I don't mess with that. I do flats every night that I do imaging. I take fresh flats to match those images I took that night. Because you never know.
And you never know. And what's so great about, you know, now with you have that automation, like with the Wanderer or, you know, the Giotto, is that sometimes, you know, I don't know about the Wanderer. I'm sure it's probably the same way. But with the Giotto, you go through the initial flat wizard. It trains itself. And then once it's all trained on whatever bending you're using, 1x1 or 2x2, you can do them all.
Yeah.
And then
it's all in the thing. So, you know, when you set up to do your flats in the sequence, you know right about where that setting has to be. You set it up and it knows.
Yeah, it knows always. And yeah, Dennis, yes, it's very true. And it is a lot of money. But it just depends on if it's okay, if you're comfortable with that. See, for me, it was like, oh, there's a Christmas present for myself. Boom. Yeah. All right. Something like that. Yeah. Or, and hey, I got a bonus.
You know, it also is just, it makes life easier.
It can, absolutely.
As long as you don't mind sitting there and then, you know, the flat wizard tells you, you know, lower the brightness. And a lot of those flat panels, they don't get dim enough. So now you're stacking pieces of paper or, you know, T-shirts or something to get the brightness down below a certain level so you can get the proper exposure. You know, you're constantly running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And for me, that was too much of a pain in the butt.
And that's, you know, and that's where
the dedicated flat panels that you can have USB control over, you know, they dim down to where you can barely tell they're on. and if that's what it needs. So, if you're doing luminance, you can barely tell the thing's on when it's taking luminance, flats. They're so dim.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm sad to say that Spica went out of business. Spica Flat,
Oh, yeah.
because they
Yep.
had a nice setup as well
Yep.
with their
It wasn't
panel.
automated, but their flat panels were such high quality that
Yes,
it was beautiful.
it was really, really good, and they weren't that expensive.
No, they weren't.
Pretty. So that was pretty cool. And at the time, when they were in business, they were just, for me personally, they were just in Wisconsin. So I just drove up,
Oh,
to
really?
just outside of Milwaukee. I just drove the hour
What was that, like
to
all
their
pro
office.
something, all pro
Boom.
software, or
Yeah,
something
all
like
pro
that?
software. Yes, I just drove up there. Boom.
Yeah, Spica
And
Flat was the standard for flat panels for a long time.
it was.
And
Yeah.
it's unfortunate that
And they did have a USB control
They
that
did.
they did develop.
Yep, I had
that
it.
you could use like with SGP.
Yep, I had it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
But
I think I still may have mine floating around here somewhere.
I
in a box.
sold mine when I went to the Giotto. I sold mine. So
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just really, it's all about your personal preference, your personal comfort level, your budget, and if you're good with it one way, stick to what stick to what you feel comfortable with.
Yep.
But
Sure.
but if you want to start taking the next step on things, like we've always talked about, if you're ready to take that next level, there's always going to be something out there that's going to help you do it.
Yep.
It's just a matter of, are you willing to pay for it? That's all.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's true.
All right, fellas, it's about that time. It's 10:03.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think that's pretty much it for tonight. We had a pretty good conversation, and then
Yeah.
and what are we doing this Friday? What do you want to do?
I will let you know. I do want to do the constellations, but right now I've got to figure out what's going on, because I've tried 3 cameras with the vMix, and all 3 of them
Did you update it?
failed.
Did you update vMix?
Update vMix?
Yeah, did you update it? On the bottom left, it'll say update available. Click on it and do an update.
Oh, I'll have to take a look. See.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Give that a shot first.
Okay. Is it on the webpage?
No, when you load up the program.
No, I've been using the web browser.
Wait, what? Oh, that's right. I thought you meant I'm sorry. I thought you meant the actual program vMix.
No. Because can you use the actual program and still get on and still do the calls?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Maybe I'll do that, because I think I've got the software floating around here somewhere. I think I may have the software.
I think you bought
because I've just been using the browser for the longest.
Yeah, all I gotta do is I gotta give you my the API keys, and it goes right in. You could go vMix to vMix.
Nice. Okay, we'll talk about it. Let's just talk about that.
And then it'll give you a lot more. It'll give you a lot more controllability with your green screen, your image, your mic, your lighting, everything.
Okay.
So.
All right. Cool. Yeah, we'll chat about that, because I've got the software. So yeah.
All right, cool. All right, final thoughts.
All right, guys. Well, yeah.
OV. They're taking bets now in Vegas on breaking Gretzky's goal record this year.
I'm going to see him play the Detroit Red Wings on March 7th.
Oh man, can you imagine?
And let me tell you, it would be such an awesome night if I get to see him break the record that night, because then I can say I witnessed.
I don't know. That might be a little too early. I think it's going to be later.
I witnessed his first goal and his record-breaking goal.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit later than that. I think it's going to be like late April, because it's He's got what, 20?
Depends. You know how he is. He can go on a tear.
He can. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Dave. Final thoughts?
Other than stay warm.
Oh, fair enough.
It seems like everybody around the nation is freezing their butts off. And if you're out in California, stay cool.
Yeah, it's 13 degrees on Long Island right now. So,
yeah.
Eric?
And hopefully everybody gets some clear skies next week for the new moon.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm going to try and do some stuff. Hopefully this week I can get my stuff back up on a mountain.
Yeah.
Maybe do something Monday.
Nice.
No. Everybody just have a great rest of your week. And we'll catch you guys on Friday. Just just stay warm, stay safe for you guys out in just in LA, in the LA area. Continued prayers to you guys and continue to be safe out there.
Yep. All right, cool. I guess that's about it for tonight, everybody. Have a great night, and hopefully we're going to be getting some NEAF information soon. I've been hearing a lot of people that are going. So I've been talking to some of my vendor friends, and so far the heavy hitters are all going, and I'm sure there'll be plenty others. So if you're gonna go get it, go get your tickets. Tickets are on sale, and go get your NEAF tickets for whatever day or both days, whatever day you want to go. So and keep on the lookout.
Come out and see us.
Yeah, keep on the lookout for that 4 p.m. Shout out for the group photo.
For the group photo.
Yeah. We'll do it Saturday and Sunday, so in case people just come on Sunday. But it's gonna be cool. All right, everybody. Well, have a great night. Get out there, image, stay warm, stay safe. And as always, just remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you Friday night. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.